What up?
How are we doing?
How you doing?
Back at it for another week.
Yeah, man.
We got
How you
week.
feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so much better than the past few weeks.
I wonder why.
It's crazy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just like I had a nice relaxing Thursday, enjoying
A
the icy hot
relaxing
bowl.
Thursday.
Well, I mean, there was a little bit of stress, but like at the same time, you're like, when your thoughts are so down, when your team starts playing really well, and like we were in control.
Would you say your team played well, though?
Better than they have in the last 4 weeks?
Well, we could
Better
definitely
than
get
they
into
have
that.
since the game Burrow fell.
Okay.
It's kind of started last week, and just kind of they kept on rolling. Like the trajectory it's going. Like
So you're
now
saying it's going up?
He's officially been in the building after that game for 10 days. 10 days. He played 2 games in 10 days.
And he's already made a huge impact.
Yeah. The
In a short
culture
period
is
of
just
time.
flipped. It's insane.
It's funny how one person can change a culture.
Changed the whole city.
Well, he gave the city hope.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like LeBron James coming back to Cleveland.
Yeah, well, I mean, much changes
Ohio.
when a team. You don't even have to be a winning team. If your team has hope, like unless you're getting those crushing defeats week after week after week, that sucks.
Yeah.
When your team's on a huge losing streak and you're seeing that, like that hope, you're getting that feeling again. You're like, oh, nice. Our team isn't a layup. It's nice having that feeling.
Man, this week is all about layups, though. When you really talk about it.
There's a lot. There's a lot that should have been.
Yeah.
There were some that were, some that certainly were. Some teams really needed those get-right games.
Yep.
But I couldn't help but notice your jersey tonight is not an Eagles jersey.
So
They did win. They did play well.
Yes.
I did also see the merch that dropped.
So as of today, I did drop the Philadelphia Pigeons.
Was it weird doing that after they won?
It was, but I wanted to get into that a little bit later, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to a little bit deep dive on the Eagles when we get to that section.
Oh, we will.
Uh,
I just mean, like, was it weird as a fan being like, nice, my team won, I'm happy now? And
it's not that I'm happy. It's October, so it's like spooky month. So like every horror is gonna be creaking through every crack.
Sorry, was that horror?
Horror.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. You know what I mean? You never know what was spooky next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the way I view it right now is just like this week is one thing, next week could be another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The week after it could be another. You don't know what to expect right now.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those realities that I'm going to take into consideration.
But it's such an up and down league. There's been a lot of teams
all across the board.
You look at them one week and you're like, these guys are hot garbage. And then the next week you're like, oh, they're serviceable. They could do this. And then the week after that, they're just complete garbage again.
Like one week they care, the next week they may not care. It's like a real full-time job for them. Funny. Because one day, you know what, I don't feel like going to the office today, but I can't call in sick because I'm getting paid over $1 million.
Sometimes I wonder if it's that, or do they just get punched in the mouth the first play of the game and like they're just not on.
Well,
you know,
when it comes to sports in general, there's going to be days where you're going to be on point, and there's going to be days where you're going to be off.
Yeah,
it's just natural.
Oh yeah,
your body's telling you one thing, your brain's doing another, your heart's doing a third thing.
Yeah.
Like it's all across the board. But when you get to the professional state, you should be able to manifest and get the right dopamines to get you to the next step, to the next. This is what you like. You're not doing another job. You're doing this job, and you should be able to excel.
I think some people start forgetting that. They start making all that money, and then they start doing all these side things.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's like when Micah started his podcast, and everyone was like, he's dropping off. Or like, I don't know, you got all these star quarterbacks. I saw something about Josh Allen. Now that he's married, he's learning that he's not just a football player. But like,
Oh no.
we'll see how that turns out. Because like, when he's a guy that needs to be all in 100%.
100%. Especially Josh Allen, because like you notice when a player is not playing at 100% because the whole team is affected.
Yeah.
You have certain players in the league that are spark plugs in a sense where you put them in and the whole team changes, the whole culture changes.
Yeah.
A great example is the game that's playing right behind us, the Lions. You know, you had Dan Campbell. Well, before this was a horrible franchise, no one cared about them, but you added the right people, and boom, the spark plug. Now everyone wants to play for something. Another great example is the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart.
Cam Scottaboo. As soon as those two, with those two, it just kicks off and like it's a culture thing. But like that lights the fans up.
Now, smart that you say that. Does that keep the fans around? Now, and like does that build the loyalty? Now, like
there's some fans that like you have your fans that are like the super hardcore loyal till the day I die. They're like, I'm a Lions fan, have been since they were winning one game a year, and those are the fans that you see and you're like, man, they deserve this. But it's crazy. Like, I don't know. Well, when did you become an Eagles fan?
2004 is when I became an Eagles fan, when the Philadelphia Eagles were playing Tom Brady in the Super Bowl and lost to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. And that's when I became a fan because I saw the culture, what Andy Reid was actually building and how he was like forming that team and how like pissed off each player was. Like, you know, yes, it's the final game of the year, but the way their emotions showed in that game, I was like, I'm a fan of that team and I'm always going to be a fan of that team.
So what got you through all the dark times?
Knowing that there was a chance of hope.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for some of our fans who are going to be watching this. Michael Vick becoming a fan. Like, I was a fan of Michael Vick, and then obviously went to jail because of the dog betting and all those allegations that he actually did.
Gigantic mess.
It's horrible, but you know he did come around and he tried to revive his career, and he did it in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And it was great to see those things that, you know, the Eagles were willing to take a chance on someone, give them that redemption. We had Deshaun Jackson. He was an amazing wide receiver. I would compare him to now's Devontae Smith. Like that explosiveness. Like,
no, I can see that. Same build.
Yeah, same. Very small, quick. If you don't pay attention, he's gone.
Like, 100%.
I would say I wish LaShawn McCoy got a Super Bowl with us and not with Tampa, but that's a different story. But when you look at the whole team, it was electrifying. Donovan McNabb was great, and then he passed the torch over to Michael Vick. And then obviously we're hoping for Michael Vick to take us back to the promised land. That didn't happen. Then we get Carson Wentz. You think he's going to take you to the promised land, gets injured, and then Big Dick Nick takes us over to the Super Bowl.
You got to have that guy swinging around in the locker room, just take it over the line.
100%. But like, since I became a fan in 2004, I've gone through that roller coaster of seeing our team being bad versus, you know, being good. But the benefit of my team was I was in the NFC East. I have the Cowboys, Washington Commanders, or Redskins at the time, and New York Giants.
Yeah.
And
you're getting back eventually.
Realistically, there's never been a two-time NFC East champion. It's always been different. So I've given that hope.
I guess they pretty much just rotated between the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Yeah. Or the Giants. When they had to beat the Tom Brady era.
True.
Like the only team who wasn't there was the Washington Commanders or Redskins, and they're slowly getting there now.
Yeah.
So like, but those fans are still around because at one point Washington was good.
It's honestly, it's crazy though, because like, I don't know. It's like so you have this story of how you picked your team.
Yeah. Well,
which is cool because you're like,
technically, I was a fan of 2 other teams before I became a fan of the Eagles.
Oh.
And okay, so
Just
in
jumping on a
2000
team, hoping they win the Super Bowl.
no, I became a fan of the Eagles when they lost.
Okay, well, yeah.
I
So-
started off because I was playing high school football
Okay, yeah.
and trying to get into football, trying to understand the rules and all that. I became a Jets fan.
I'm good call switching.
And then a year later, I became a Kansas City fan.
Good call switching.
But during that time, the running back for the Kansas City was Priest Holmes.
Yep,
And I loved the running game. I loved how teams would run the ball and how people were actually like,
Tough
trying
running.
to defend it. And like, there was other players like rest in peace Doug Martin, who just passed away on Sunday,
Yeah.
same age as me, which is kind of ridiculous.
That's like
That's scary.
Yeah, it is. It is scary. When you start thinking about it, and you're like, man, that's us.
Yeah. But that's when it became. So then, obviously, the Super Bowl was happening. Eagles. I didn't know much about them during that season until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Became a fan in 2004, and just stayed ever since. And then went through the gridiron. And I don't see myself. I can like other players, but I will never like another team.
That is so much more insightful than how I became a Bengals fan.
How'd you become a Bengals fan? Let me guess. You picked the team during October?
No. Even more ridiculous than that. Okay, so you know how we give away a jersey every week?
Oh, Lord.
So we would go to a bar, Bernie's, every week.
Yep.
They gave out jerseys the Sunday late game, or the Thursday late game, the Sunday late game, and the Monday late game.
Right.
They had a ton of jerseys, all hanging through the rafters.
Okay.
So we go there 3 times a week. I don't know how we ended up going there that often, but a buddy of mine, Chris, shout out to Chris.
Oh, wait. Are we talking about like Chris, like the Laker Chris?
Yeah.
He's also a Philadelphia Eagles fan?
Yeah, he's also
Yeah.
an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute too.
Lennon Small. We know all the
yeah.
Eagles fans.
So anyway, Chris is going in there every week, and we're all going in there. But Chris keeps winning jerseys.
Okay.
Like at this point, he's won I don't know. It's like week 8, and he's won 7 jerseys. And he's hand-picked out every single one that he likes. Because you can pick any of the jerseys. It doesn't matter which one.
Oh.
So he's picking jerseys. He's like, oh, I'll get that one for my brother. He's going in there. He's like, I got all the ones that I wanted. So when I win, I'll get that one for my brother. I'll get that one. My dad's a Browns fan. Sure, why not? And then, so he's like, pick what jersey you want when I win. And I'm just like, I like orange. I'll take that AJ Green jersey.
Oh my God.
And then he won. And then I was like, well, I guess I'm a Bengals fan now.
That is hilarious.
That was during the Andy Dalton era when the Bengals were putting up Steelers numbers.
Yep.
When they would make the playoffs every year and then lose in the first round.
Yep.
Hadn't won a playoff game in forever.
Yeah.
And then I suffered for a bit, and then COVID happened, and then we got Burrow, and then
Then you got your hopes up?
During COVID, I sat at home, watched the drafts, was so excited, like the Zoom draft with everyone, like, oh, it was ridiculous. But once you do that, you're like, I can't change it up now, even though the reason I became a Bengals fan is kind of stupid when you think about it. You're like, I like orange.
But it's memorable.
Yeah. But no, it's sick. But it was because of going out and going there that we'd just bring more and more people out, because it's like, oh, hey, let's go watch some football, maybe win a jersey. It was with those guys I started getting into fantasy football. And then everything just kind of spirals out of control, and all of a sudden you're doing a football podcast with a guy you met at a bar.
Well, it's funny how like you became a Bengals fan by going to a bar and doing all this.
Yeah,
And now
full circle.
we're basically kind of like passing that.
I would love if I could give this jersey to somebody and they're just like, I don't have a team. You win a jersey. They're really nice jerseys. You win a jersey and now you're like, you know what? I'm a Seahawks fan now.
Well, it's funny because like when I look at it right now, the Seahawks are
On the upswing.
This is how I like the promo that this week was like kind of very comic booky. I was trying to go with like a little bit of like a Batman. Like Seattle needed a hero, and they got Sam Darnold, and they didn't realize that was the hero they really needed.
Yeah. He's their Batman.
He's their Batman. 100%.
He doesn't have any superpowers, but he's doing it.
But the team has the powers. He's just officiating everything to make it allow it to happen.
But yeah, when it comes to being fans of things, like, when we met, we went to a New England Buffalo game.
Which I was not a fan of either or, but I loved the game.
Neither was I. I'm like, I'll wear it. I'll throw on a jersey. Why not? Because I was going there with another buddy, Nate, who's Pat's fan.
Yep.
And it's fun supporting your friends.
Well, it's
like, if they're not my rival, I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Like,
even if they're your rival, though, let's be honest.
It's nice supporting your friends. Like, remember when the Eagles won the Super Bowl the first time?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. That was a drunken mess.
That was a mess.
It was okay. So, just for you guys who are watching and listening, I used to host a Super Bowl party every year, and obviously the year that the Eagles were in it, we went to Run Club, and we rent out Run Club, and Kate was our server. If you're in London area and you haven't been to Run Club, ask for Kate to be your server. She's absolutely amazing. The staff's amazing. Honestly, the food's good too, and it's also local.
They host a mean book club.
Yeah, we used to do book club.
We'll just go to the Run Club and watch football.
Watch football. Yeah. So that year I was hosting Super Bowl, and Eagles were in it, and Chris, who you're talking about earlier, wasn't there. He was somewhere else.
I was also somewhere else.
Yes. So I had my core group. We were drinking, blah blah, watching the game, and being a typical Eagle fan at the time, we're like,
there's only so many of you guys.
Yeah, well, yes, but
Eagles
it was
fly together, except in reality, because they're kind of.
It also did get to the point where it was like, when are we gonna lose? Like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We had hope, but we had hope that we were gonna be there. We didn't have hope that we were gonna win, and then it happened, and then fireworks and blah blah. It was amazing, and that was the same time that T-Pain and DJ Khaled came out with a song called "All I Do Is Win, 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 No Matter What." I'm not saying it anymore because I don't want to get copyrighted.
This is true. This is true.
So we ended up going to Molly Bloom's after. Yeah. That's where I met you and Chris with the dog masks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Eagles, but if someone says, hey, my team just won a Super Bowl, let's throw on some dog masks and sing All I Do Is Win on karaoke, I'm in.
And we were the number 1 seed, and we were still the underdogs. Because we lost Carson Wentz at the time, which I'll get to later. But we lost Carson Wentz, and we had Big Dick Nick in place. And every game we were supposed to lose. We were supposed to lose every game because we had our backup. And this is what I was saying about the Bengals. It's like, this is a great opportunity for you to get your Big Dick Nick.
Yeah.
And it unfortunately didn't happen because eventually you got it in other ways.
Yeah, we got our Big Nut Sacco.
So you got a beast.
Big Nut Sacco.
Yeah.
What a guy.
So no, that was great. So yeah, that's like when I think of it, it's like those moments is when you become real fans of teams.
Yeah.
And a lot of teams are getting that. We always make jokes about bandwagoners.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just hopping on the bandwagon because you want to be cool.
It's less fun when you're a bandwagon. There's less emotion.
It's so true.
Like, it's fun jumping on to support your friends. Like, that's one thing. But if you're just like, nah, I'm I'm just want to go for this team because they're good. And you're like, and then you get to end up with a bunch of Chiefs fans. Or I mean, actually, we do have a lot of. I've got a lot of buddies that are Pats fans that have been for a long time, and they just were the right age that they were never bad for years, and then when they were bad, we all kind of enjoyed it.
True. Like, all right. You know what? Let's skip through a few things. As we're talking about fan loyalty and how they're trying to expand the game to Europe,
They need to work on that.
I think one of the biggest issues right now is they're not setting good games.
It's true.
And like as we're talking about like how they're expanding, how we became fans and how we're building loyalty, it kind of sucks when you send horrible games. Like yes,
It's nice that so they've sent the Jags have been there a whole bunch.
yeah,
Unfortunately, the Jags are just not good.
yeah. But like there's that. But then here we're homegrown. Like, and today's a huge day. As we're recording this episode, literally in a few more minutes, the Blue Jays are about to play and have a chance to go into the World Series. We're gonna build so much more new fans because of today.
Yeah.
Because this is
Hey, you see
historical.
a lot of people are watching them just because they're local and they're winning.
Yeah.
Most people like. I think my mom said she stayed up until like 10:30, 11 o'clock to watch a baseball game. She doesn't even watch baseball really, but she will when it's playoffs and stuff.
It's true. Though it is when it's playoffs, but it's also like, where were you when Canada made history?
Yeah.
Again. Because like the last time we were there was 92, 93.
Yep.
And then we haven't been there since. Now we have a great opportunity to get back to the World Series and face my Dodgers, which we know, unfortunately, baseball, get a salary cap, make the league fair.
They have a salary cap, kinda.
It's a luxury tax.
But then they just do all these little screwy things like
It's
we'll
a
just pay them
luxury
later.
tax. It's not a salary cap. It's a luxury tax. Oh, you're making too much money? Pay the league more.
Oh, it's so funny to me though, because like Ohtani, just totally off topic, but
Asian version of Babe Ruth.
yeah, but hitting it further, throwing it harder,
Get
running
10 strikes in a game,
faster.
hit 3 home runs.
But his massive salary, they're paying him like $2 million a year right now.
And for 4 years, it works out to be a little bit more, 460 million.
No, like $2 million a year. But then then he's getting.
Fun fact though, the Dodgers actually have their full salary paid already because of merchandises, ticket sales, and everything. They already had that fully paid off in 1 year.
Oh no, it's a great financial move for them. But I just mean, like, from a league fairness standpoint, you're paying the best player in baseball not a lot. And then
It's
so you can
prolonged. It is a lot, but it's prolonged.
But then later on, I don't know. When you look at the numbers, you're like, okay, well, he's gonna go there, make all this money, and then he's gonna move to somewhere that he won't have to pay income tax, and then take his $500 million.
Yeah, he'll go back home.
It's insane.
He'll go back home.
Yeah, it's nuts.
He'll retire and go back home. Because
like that's why he can throw it as hard as he wants, because he can blow out his arm and it's fine. Because obviously he wants to play a long time. But
his job is to bring World Series over to the Dodgers.
yeah,
That's all he has to do.
crazy.
He already did it last year. If he does it this year, bonus. If he does it the year after, bonus.
It is wild how off topic we got real quick.
We're off the bench. No matter what we're talking
Off the bench.
But like,
Just off of everything.
we're not really off topic because at the end of the day, what we're talking about is really about fans are going to be remembering this.
That's true.
And how they're going to stay as connected to their team. I'm a Dodgers fan because of Magic Johnson,
Yeah.
right? I'm a Laker fan Magic Johnson used to play for the Lakers. He's part owner of the Dodgers.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like,
Yeah.
he's not a Dodger. He's
He's part owner of the Dodgers. So
Ah.
I couldn't be a fan at the time of I couldn't be a fan of the Blue Jays due to the fact that at the time the Blue Jays were doing well. It was very bandwagon-y.
Yeah. See, that's that line where you're just like, I don't want to jump on a
I don't want
bandwagon.
to. So then I became a Dodgers, and we weren't good at the time.
Yeah.
And then now,
The trick
because
is-
I was a fan of the Dodgers when they had Yasiel Puig.
See, I do not watch that much baseball.
Okay, that's
so
fair. That's when I became a fan of the Dodgers, and we weren't good, but we were decent. And then obviously now, look at us. Finally, like I've seen 3 World Series now.
Yeah.
So I picked a good team to cheer for if I want to only look at the back end of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it's just like it's pretty amazing. Just like to look at how sports has changed. Like we just had somebody just walk in through, and he's a Denver fan, and he's on his phone right now, so he's not really paying attention. And I was always making jokes. He's on my flag football team. And I was making a joke that the Eagles were going to wash Denver because they're still a young team. Then the Eagles destroyed us. First thing I could do is get a message straight from him and say, so it was going to be slim pickings. The community that we've built because of our fan loyalty is huge. It's also when we watch our team play and we see them win, it's like gambling. It's a dopamine hit.
Yeah, except like you don't even have to have money on the game. It's the best.
Yeah. You have money in the game or you don't. You're watching your team win. Boom. Okay. Like, damn.
But when you see those like organizations like that, they some organizations are just good and some are bad.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it comes down to a lot to what are the owners all about? Are the owners all about the fans? Are they all about bringing championships to the city? Or are they all about trying to make money? Because you see some that are just, they seem like they're
money hungry,
that's it. And then you see other ones that like, they make those sacrifices. They do all the extra guaranteed money so they can get people in, so they can get those big contracts. Like some organizations just don't. And that's why they're picking first in the draft every year.
Sure.
Like you see some organizations like the Jets or even like the Leafs for a long time. The Leafs will sell out every single game, record ticket sales every year because it's corporate. And obviously they want to win.
You want to win, but if it's corporate, dollars make sense.
Exactly.
There's no and, ifs, or buts. What's make me money? Yes, winning would be nice to win a Stanley Cup. Cool. But if we stay middle of the pack and we give people hope, people are still going to be running through our doors.
Well, yeah, but that's when they're just like, oh, do we get this guy? No, we'll just save some money, and like we don't need to do that. Like you see it sometimes, like with organizations, like how they treat their teams, treat their fans. I think that's a big reason why some New York teams aren't doing very good, because there's too much to do there. Like they get lost in the crowd, whereas like if you go to some of these more small marketplaces, if in Philadelphia,
Okay.
I bet you if any of the guys on that team were out on the street, everyone would recognize them.
Yes.
Whereas in New York, you could have 95% of the team walk around, no one notices. They can just grocery shop like normal.
100% agree with that statement.
Or like, it's just such a big swing, because the money's there, so they're just like, oh, it doesn't matter. They just get lost in the crowd.
But then it also switches over because, like, unfortunately, Canada doesn't get the same opportunities as all these other teams. Like, in the NFL, we don't have an NFL team.
Yeah.
So, like, Canada's split between where you are. If you're in Ontario,
If the NFL wants an international team,
Toronto's the perfect place. Like,
Yeah.
it's close to everyone. It's easy to get to Toronto. or even surrounding areas. Just don't go to Vancouver because a lot of us are going to miss out.
Yeah.
But
You're gonna
Toronto,
put it right smack dab in the middle of the country.
Winnipeg,
But yeah, that'd go so good.
you're better off on the
No.
coast.
Yeah. No, it's way better over here.
Newfoundland or something, to increase the
Yeah.
tourism. But when you look at it as like Ontario, like if you're a fan of the NFL, you're usually either a fan of Detroit or Buffalo because that's the closest game you can
You
really
can
get
go to it. You get to go experience the games.
If you're in Alberta, Seattle, because you can get close to there.
Yeah.
Same with Vancouver, you can get close to. So it's like it's one of those things where it's like, but then when you talk baseball, we only have one team, and we have the Blue Jays. Now you have a whole culture or a whole country cheering behind one team. When it's the NHL Finals, we're always going to cheer for a Canadian team because it's been
most
how
of them
many
aren't
years?
playing,
It's been how many years since the Canadian team hasn't won?
yeah. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
So like you look at those complexes and so forth. Martin. Sure. 9 to 5.
And that's what you can do here when you have the simulator hooked up. You can rent one of these out, $150. Get some beers, get some nachos, get a nice big TV behind you, and someone will come over and bring you a beer.
So no, like Canada is different when it comes to these states because we don't have the same amount of resources of teams, but like it is a very cultural, like
Yeah, it's just like
movement.
a brotherhood.
Yeah. Also, it's like it's great to talk about at work. You be at the workplace and you can talk about sports because it's a universal language, whether your team won or not.
I think it's funny how like guys could hang out for hours just listing off old sports players.
Yep.
And it'll just be like, say a name of a guy, and you're like, oh, yeah, nice.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, he was good.
Like me dropping the name of Priest Holmes. Only so many people know about Priest Holmes because he was an amazing running back that was underrated. But he had to know about football at the time to know who he is.
But it's just interesting that, like, you can go and sit down, watch a game. Like, you know how, like, it is funny, though, because, like, because you end up getting caught up in talking about sports and stuff, you're like, oh, hey, how's Malcolm doing? How's his family doing? I'm like,
I have no
I
clue.
don't know. I didn't ask.
No, we were too busy talking about sports.
We were just talking.
We were talking about sports. We were talking about
You
this.
were hanging out with him for 4 hours. What were you talking about?
We're on a subject.
Yeah.
We're not talking life. We're on a
Focused.
subject.
Yeah.
So it's like going to a brewery and you're trying to try new beers. I'm not talking about life. I'm talking about just like I'm drinking 9 to 5. I'm getting another 9 to 5 from my buddy Martin. But like we could talk about this light lager that it's like drinking Coors Light or Bud Light and so forth.
But it's right
I'm
here.
not talking about anything else.
Yeah.
Well, that's the main thing,
Focused.
right? But
yeah, loyalty when it comes to fans is crazy. Like,
100%.
I don't know, I love seeing the diehard fans. And like, I don't know, went to a Michigan game once, and that was insane.
amazing. Wasn't a fan of either or. I'm an LSU fan.
Yeah, but it's just you go and it's the atmosphere that just lights you up.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All right, so who do you think? Do you think the Jays are going to be able to get to the World Series?
Man, I hope so. I really do.
It'll be great for us. We both work in the service industry, so it'll be great for us.
I mean, I'd love it. Like, just from like a happiness standpoint of everybody, I feel like everyone just needs it. Like, we've come so close. Like, they've had such a good year. And it was, like, this series started out scary.
Oh, it did.
We're, like, going down 0-2. And then making the comeback. Like, last night was nuts. So we'll see how it plays out. Like, but I'm really hoping for him.
You see Darcy? See, so this is the benefit. This is the benefit of like having Clubhouse. Like all our friends are like here as well,
Yeah.
so that we can interact as well as try to do our podcast at the same time. So like, come to Clubhouse, be a part of it.
Yeah.
It's a movement we're making.
Be one of
Just get
our-
off the bench.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Get
on
off
your
the
couch
bench.
at home. We call it a bench. So get
Yeah.
off the bench. Come join us. So
It's always a good time here.
for sure. You want to talk about football though?
Do I ever? I know the first game on the list.
All right.
All right, let's
All right,
get
ladies
psyched.
and gentlemen, we got to take care of one thing. Every week we host this podcast at the Clubhouse
Yeah.
every Monday night. So come join us. Going for Two has their event on Thursdays, so you can also support them. Just come out on Friday nights. If you come early, you may win tickets to a night's game. Just make sure you're here early
They're
because
good
they'll
tickets.
ship you out to the stadium with tickets. And trust me, it's a good time.
Yeah.
And then obviously you get us on Monday night. We get featured. It's honestly an honor. This like you and I, we do this every week anyways.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing to have like a platform where we can do this with all y'all. So greatly appreciate it.
Shout out
You
to
get the
everyone that's
VIP
listening.
treatment.
Yeah.
Where we are right now, just imagine if you're turned the other way and facing the game.
And while we're talking to you guys, if you guys have any cool fan stories,
Send them our way.
send them our way.
Go on, send them.
We love to hear about what made people fans of things
100%.
and what keeps you going. Any real cool fan experience, maybe championships, maybe going to games.
You know what? And maybe, you know what? Next week, we'll feature for some of the best ones.
Yeah.
That we like, not saying the best ones, but like ones that are like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's unique or that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. All right. Thursday night, there was
What
a game
What a game.
that happened. Two teams played. The score was 31-33.
Everyone was icy hot.
It definitely was the old bowl. Both quarterbacks were in their 40s. Ladies and gentlemen, the Steelers versus the Bengals.
Yeah. What a game. Man, I was scared.
Why?
At the very beginning, I was like, the Steelers started with the ball. They go all the way down. Nice long drive. Start up 7-0, and I'm like, oh no, not this again. But Joe Big Nut Sacco came back into the picture, and
Sacco.
holy, what a difference a actual starting quarterback makes.
Okay.
It's insane.
I remember when we posted a few weeks ago of like other quarterbacks that could have Andy Dalton.
I know, and I
stuff.
was like,
and
no,
one of
I
the
don't think
comments
he's
that we
it.
got back was, "There's no point because our O-line is bad." Blah blah.
yeah,
You know what?
it's probably
And
me.
yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I
Our
said a
buddy
lot.
Terry also said that. You guys are diehard fans, and I get it. You're
Yeah,
fun,
we
like-
thought he'd die. We literally thought he'd die.
and then we saw the trade happen. People made the jokes, elderly abuse.
Yeah,
Like
but he's manipulating the pocket. He's directing traffic.
he's doing one. Yeah, you're right. But he's been in the league for so long. He knows most of these blitz packages that
Yeah.
are coming to him.
So he can pick things up way faster. He can tell guys where to go, where to block, and not even just that. The morale in the locker room has changed 100%.
100%.
It's insane. Like, I honestly can't believe how much of a turnaround it's been. Like I realize there's still a bunch of problems, but they figured it out. Hey, here's a crazy idea. Throw it to your star receiver 23
20-something
times.
times?
23 times.
Oh my
He broke
God.
his own record for receptions.
When in doubt, he'll be over there somewhere.
He's like, well, he's my number one read. What do I do? Oh, I read that one first. Oh, he's really good. He's open a lot. I should just throw it there.
Jake Browning, you lost your backup position.
Yeah, no kidding.
But like,
Between him, T. Higgins being completely selfless, sliding to get us that win, he could have had that touchdown.
yeah,
but-
he could have.
That's a team win.
Yeah.
And those are the things that are going to boost up the league.
The one thing that I took away from that game, though, was definitely, and it's pretty simple. Your O-line played absolutely amazing, and it was at the point where I was just like, what O-line is this? Did you make another trade? Because they've never played this good, even with Joe Burrow. So now that questions my opinion on Joe Burrow. Does he not know how to read a blitz properly? And maybe that's why the cracks are happening, and that's why like our perception is going one way, because now it is the Steelers, and they were playing a lot of man,
but they still have T.J. Watt.
But that's my point. T.J. Watt barely did anything.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, so this is how your O-line actually wants to play,
or they just really didn't want to be accomplices to murder if Joe Flacco got killed. Which they did a great job. 10 out of 10.
Which is true, which is 100% correct. You could be right with that statement. But I'm looking at it as like, your O-line never played like that ever since Burrow's been in as the starting quarterback. And then Jake Browning, sorry. I'm sorry. You may have high school records.
He played really well last year, but this year was not it.
But what Joe Flacco was doing, manipulating, comeback player again. Actually, he's second right now in comeback player.
He even ran for a 12-yard first down.
Yes, he was running. Like,
called his own number.
Ridiculous.
So good.
So, I was impressed. I was 100% impressed with the icy hot bowl.
Oh man, I think Aaron Rodgers is probably still sore after his. Did you see his O lineman tackle him?
Yep.
He was so mad.
Oh, man.
He's skipping after throwing a touchdown. His O-line's all giddy, happy.
Hey, I could break a bone.
Yeah, seriously. Like the man's ancient.
Nah, but it was definitely great to see.
Yeah.
I was very proud of you guys. I picked you guys in my weekly pool.
Me too.
And I'm glad that it came to fruition.
But it's that like excitement that like keeps you coming back.
Hope.
Yeah.
And it keeps you guys alive to win playoffs, though. It took the Browns taking a chance on you guys for some odd reason, because the Browns probably knew they weren't going to make it.
Do silly things to make you question what they're doing, but it does make you happy that they're in your division.
The other thing is,
that's all I got to say.
You guys did call Derek Carr first.
Yeah.
And he wasn't coming out of retirement. And then the Browns decided to be the Browns and help you guys out.
And I think this worked out probably better.
Yeah.
Because cars tend to break down, especially come playoff time.
Don't forget to get your oil change.
Yeah.
All right. International game. We got the Rams and the Jags. I don't even really want to talk about this game, but we have to. I'm done with the Jags.
Hey, Matt Stafford. Was he the third oldest quarterback in the league? He threw Joe Flacco, second oldest, through 3. Aaron Rodgers, oldest, through 4. Matt Stafford through 5, and he's 37.
Wow.
It's just, I don't know. It's just one of them days.
Wow. I don't know, man. Like,
but yeah, no, they got to figure something out. Like, sending these teams, like, the Jags are just, it's a mess. And it's like, it was not a pretty game.
Now, obviously, when they're making the schedule, they're not predicting this.
Yeah. You assume they're going to be better. But, like, I feel like they were trying to get off a lot on the Travis Hunter hype, which he played pretty good.
Got his first touchdown.
Yeah.
So, played more offense than defense. So, we know what route he's going.
Yeah.
He's going to be predominantly wide receiver.
That's kind of what I was expecting. He's probably going to be, like, a really, really good wide receiver, too.
Yep.
And a serviceable DB.
Probably. Like,
was it worth as much as they spent on him?
Pardon?
Was it worth as much as they spent on him?
No, it wasn't worth the draft pick.
If he gets injured,
It's not worth it.
he is essentially playing. He's two guys,
He's not worth a draft pick right now.
but yeah,
He can't sustain what he's doing right now.
well, I mean, especially like right now, he's still young.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to figure it out by the time he's like.
But then, he's
Couple
also
years
got to
go by.
focus which position is going to pay him the most.
Yeah,
Is it DB or is it wide receivers?
both can pay pretty well.
He'll get paid more as a wide receiver, though.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, yes and no. Because I can't see him being the highest paid wide receiver, but I could
Depending who his quarterback is.
if he twisted it and focused all on defense. He could be the highest paid
He's still
on
too short.
defense. True. Yeah.
He can make more money as a wide receiver, even with his height, because he's so mobile and his
true.
jumping ability. His height will slow him down.
I guess time will tell.
100%. We
Time
got
will
his
tell.
whole career to watch for us.
Yeah.
So. Eagles and Vikings.
There's another fun game.
82 to
knocking
22.
them off right off the hop.
It was so we had Thursday night, which was the IC Bowl,
Yeah.
and then Sunday it was Past and Present Bowl.
Past and present.
Past and present,
Oh, right.
because we drafted Carson Wentz.
That's true.
and he almost took us to the promised land. Then Jalen Hurts was his backup at one point,
I forgot he was his backup.
and then forced him out. And then Carson Wentz almost had a chance to win a Super Bowl as a backup
Yeah.
under Patrick Mahomes, but Jalen Hurts ruined that for him.
Oh, that's so funny. That's probably why. That's probably why Carson Wentz was playing pretty decent.
Last year, Carson Wentz was the backup to Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City when they lost.
That's funny.
Just
Poor guy.
hilarious. But I guess
So what do you think? The offense is back. Are they no longer the Pigeons?
they're still the Pigeons. You know why?
Pigeons?
The reason why they're Pigeons is because they keep listening to media.
Yeah.
The only reason why they probably played this well is because they saw all the reports. They probably listened to our broadcasts.
That's probably it. It's definitely us. They're like, they called us Pigeons. How
called
dare
us
they?
Pigeons.
We're going to play well, so we're not called Pigeons
It
anymore.
had to be. It had to be.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's kind of ridiculous. But they played amazing. Jalen Hurts put his team on the back.
They did. You know what I did this week?
What?
Benched A.J. Brown.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know.
That sucks. That hurts.
Rough. It was rough.
That sucks.
But it happens.
I definitely played Devontae Smith. Got me 33 fantasy points.
I know. I was on the other end of that.
So, it was good. I just wish the Eagles would stop focusing on media and just actually play the game properly, because they're still not running the ball. Again, their O-line's not the same.
Yeah.
Whatever they're trying to do.
They need to figure out their identity. Because they're like,
it's week 7.
they're trying to be their old, hard running team.
It's not going to work.
But it's not working. And then they're like, oh, yeah, we can pass too, because we have all these weapons.
It's not going to work.
And they finally do it, and then they win again. But I don't know. It's like they don't want to do it.
Sure.
It's like they want to only do it if they have to.
It's like they have their own story they want to tell, and they're going to figure it out.
Yeah. I know.
But
It's interesting.
it's
interesting.
true. It's true.
But hey, a win for you guys.
Hey, at least we were not on a 3-game winning streak or losing streak.
I've been there. 4 sucks.
Oh, true. But we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to next week and see what version of the Eagles we get that week, or Pigeons.
Personally, I'm excited for next week as well, because we get to play the Jets.
Odds a guaranteed win for you guys.
I hope so, but we'll probably, I don't know. The Jets have to win one at some point.
It's true.
Hopefully it's not against us, because that'll suck.
Now we got the Patriots versus the Titans. 31-13. It was a revenge game for a coach.
Vrabel, holy. They're chanting his name.
All right, I have this fun thing I'm going to say. Drake May, top 5 quarterback in the league right now.
He's playing unreal. Like,
Top 5.
yeah.
Like, he is absolutely amazing right now. It's stunning to see. He's definitely top 5.
You have to be playing really, really well if you're gonna break one of Tom Brady's records, let alone completion percentage record. Because what did he get, like 91 something percent?
I believe so.
So like, I mean, again, it's 3% higher, but it's still the highest completion percentage, which is insane. Plus, he runs.
I don't. Whatever he's drinking or whatever he's doing, it's working. And it's funny how a coach can change a culture in just a year. Belichick was there. I can't remember the coach from last year, and Frank Vogel or not Verbal.
Who?
The coach now for the Patriots.
Vrabel?
That's Verbal. The way he's a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
So like he's building that
But he
team.
teaches them to be tough. And
Yes.
I feel like they had lost. They'd been down for long enough that they've got a lot of really good draft picks. They've draft, like, once Belichick left, they started drafting better.
Yep.
And they needed some receiving help. They got Diggs.
Which on and off, hot and cold.
Yeah. But when you got Drake May playing like he is, it's crazy.
Sure.
And then the Titans are just, oof. They're, I know that they fired their head coach, so last week. I don't even know who's coaching them now.
Some intern.
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't really matter.
somebody.
Panthers versus Jets, 13-6.
Hey, the Jets are always fun and new ways to break records. They're the first team to lose 2 straight while keeping their opponent to 13 points or less. I don't know how you do that.
At least the coach knows he's not going to get fired.
Well, they fired Robert Saleh when he was 2-3, and they've gone 3-16 since. So, I mean, clearly firing the coach wasn't the problem. I honestly think it's a top-down organization. Like, they're just not doing good things. And because they're not getting the attention. And I mean, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams couldn't even fix it.
No, it's a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
And
now they've got a
need
bunch
to
of people injured.
But let's be honest, they need to find their Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Like, they need to find their why. They need to find their cause. They need to find why they're playing.
Well, they just need a direction.
But
like Justin Fields, he ain't it.
Yeah.
You know, he has the worst record of any quarterback with, I think, 50 starts ever. Something like that. It's bad.
It's also sad because, like, Justin Fields, by you going to the Jets, you just ruined your career. You're done.
Yeah.
No other team's going to take a chance on you.
No, and, like, he's not even, maybe he could be a backup, but, like, he'd get the same nobody's going to want him because you want a backup that will go in and people will be like, nice, he's got this. You don't
There's no confidence, there's no faith.
Well, it's like, it was last week when Russell Wilson went in for a play and just got booed. So, like, you don't want that. I can't see any team wanting that.
No.
Maybe we'll go to the Browns, who knows?
I don't even think the Browns would do that.
No,
And Browns will do stupid things.
No, they just got two rookies.
Speaking of the Browns did play. They played the Dolphins.
Hey, they finally put up more than 18 or more points.
31 points against the measly 6 against the Dolphins. It's great for teams, like you were saying a few weeks ago, those layups.
Yeah.
The Cleveland had one of those layups because there's no more dysfunctional team in the NFL than the Dolphins.
I don't understand how he's still like Josh McDaniels still has a job, or Mike McDaniels.
Mike McDaniels and Tuiluva. I can't even say his name.
Yeah, it's probably because you hit your head almost as many times as he has.
Yeah.
Probably not actually. I don't think
The
that's
amount of
possible.
concussions I got from playing Beefs, come on.
Don't say that.
Beef eaters. London football team that got screwed over.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No, Tua. I don't think anyone's gonna want him either.
But like,
He's too expensive.
what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Who's gonna get fired and who's gonna bench you?
Which one's the chicken? Which one's the egg?
Yeah, good question. Because at this rate, you and I can't tell.
Yeah. I have no idea.
It's horrible. There's no leadership from the quarterback. Mike McDaniels looks drunk all the time. He's not fixing the culture there.
He's like, it's like in school when you had like that one teacher that was like just trying to be too hard. Like you have a manager, they're just like trying to be cool. They're trying to be one of the guys.
Yeah.
But they're not, and they're also just a terrible manager.
At some point, you have to do your job, and
Yeah.
that may be making sure people don't like you.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta have those hard conversations. Like, guys, show up to the meeting.
Yeah.
But like, it looked to me at one point like the Dolphins O-line opened up and just let someone have a free run at Tua. So like, you've seen The Longest Yard when they're doing that to teach him a lesson. It's like, are they just trying to get him out?
He is one concussion away.
Yeah. But like, the smart move from the Browns was to not take him out. Because that would have hurt your team if taken out Tua.
I don't even know who their backup is. Who cares? It's the Dolphins.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're done anyways.
It doesn't matter.
The next game that was after was the Saints and the Bears. That was 14-6 for the Bears.
It's interesting with them. Because I feel like Ben Johnson is trying to take the ball out of Caleb Williams' hands.
Someone needs to.
So he can't run around and try and be a hero. Because he runs around the same way that Russell Wilson used to. Whereas like he's running around, but like when he's running around, nothing is opening up. So he's just kind of like running around aimlessly in the back. Or like he doesn't have a plan of where he's running.
Sure.
Maybe that might be what they need to work on, like figure out schemes to be like, okay, so if this happens, here is your escape. We know you're going to try to escape.
True.
This is where we want you to go. Because then you'll have this, this, and this.
This is your safety. This is if nothing else happens, this will be open.
Yeah. They need to do that because he just like runs around in the back. And then the Saints, I feel like Spencer Rattler was trying to be a hero, trying to show that he's better than him. That's why he's threw an interception. But like, I don't know. But that lateral play, Taysom Hill's lateral,
Yes.
that was sick.
Hey, little glimpse of hope out there. You know?
Yeah.
Like we still got it. We're just
Like that was like a hook and ladder play, but
Yep.
it was like almost a full right angle, like straight down the middle, out to the sideline.
well,
Like,
you can tell that they practice it.
yeah, you can't do that unless like a regular tight end can't do that.
No. Well, Hill's not a regular tight end.
No, he's
He's a
not.
quarterback. He's a wide receiver. He's a running back.
I think he's lined up
fullback.
at almost every position.
He's a utility player.
Yeah.
That's why I loved him in fantasy because you never knew what position he may actually play.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you put him as your tight end and he's like throwing touchdowns and running them in and you're like, what is happening?
perfect. I love it.
Or gets nothing.
That's true.
You never know.
But at this rate, do you think the Bears are a playoff team?
It's hard to say because of who they've played. Like the Saints, no one's gonna argue that the Saints are making the playoffs.
Yeah, they're rebuilding. We know they're not going to be good.
Yeah. So like barely beating them doesn't show anything. The Bears play the Bengals in a couple weeks. That's probably going to be a big identifier.
That'll be a good test.
Yeah, test for both, really.
True.
Because like the Bengals have a hard time stopping the run, and the Bears are transitioning to mostly run.
Yep.
So we'll see how that plays out.
All right. So there's one game I want to talk about, and I've been noticing a lot of other people have been talking about it. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, 31-0. Patrick Mahomes is now in talks to be in the MVP race.
Yeah.
For what? For absolute what? Like, come on. You don't deserve to be in the MVP talk. You finally got your weapons back. Yes, everything's going to be smooth sailing, and you deserve the MVP talk?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know, man. It drives me nuts.
Like, is Chris Collingworth working on all levels of media? Like, is he giving a check to everyone? Because I would like mine then. Then I'll be praising Patrick Mahomes if I get a check from Chris Collingworth.
I ain't taking that money. That's dirty money.
You took it worse.
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't... Okay. It was the Raiders.
Yeah, and the Raiders are like a disaster right now.
There's no...
And they lost Crosby during the game. So like their offense wasn't doing anything. Their defense was not doing a single thing. So like, and then what drove me the most nuts was all this hype about Rashid Rice coming back. Like, I get it. Yes, he came back.
3 touchdowns.
I know, crazy. But everyone's like going nuts and they're doing all these hype up videos of him coming back. Like he didn't almost murder a family recklessly driving.
Yeah, they're going to sweep that under the rug because the NFL makes money.
He served his suspension of 6 weeks. If a regular person did that, do you think they would get 6 weeks?
Maybe we should talk about ethics in football.
Yeah,
in a same
no
sentence.
kidding.
Because obviously there's something missing.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like, you can do whatever you want as long as you can play. Like, I get it, but at the same time, you're like, man, some people need some consequences.
Oh, for sure. It's a little bit ridiculous, but yeah, all I really got to say is Patrick Mahomes, as great as he is, you're not MVP talk because, yes, you're the leading runner on your team and all, but I see like Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, Matthew.
I would say them, Stafford. I would say Drake May.
Yeah, those are MVPs right now because they're
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about you're missing your top weapons.
Yeah.
You're still finding a way to win games.
Yeah.
You are losing the majority of your games. Like they're 2-4 or 3-4 now.
Yeah, 3 and 4.
And we're talking about MVP for him. You've lost 4 games.
Yeah.
I think that's a record.
That sounds accurate.
That sounds accurate. Yeah. So.
I don't know, but such is life. The Chiefs will always frustrate the hell out of us.
It's just the world we live in. It's because Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are marketable, and like.
This is what I find hilarious. Like, we're fans of other teams. You're like, not those guys. You're like, you can be happy for teams, but you're like, nah.
At first, I was fine with it because it was Andy Reid, and I wanted him to get a Super Bowl. But then it's the other things on the back end of it. It's just like it was cool for them to win, and then Patrick Mahomes' brother started being annoying. Then the whole Taylor Swift, and I'm sorry, Swifties out there. The NFL was using Taylor Swift to gain more revenue, which was annoying for us regular fans, and it was taken away from the game. Then it got to the point where it was like, we don't want we don't want you guys anymore. Stop.
But it is what it is.
Oh, for sure.
Moving on.
Colts versus the Chargers, 38-24.
I just feel bad for the Chargers. They need their O-line back.
Yep. They're injury prone. They're
Yeah.
done.
I don't think they're done, but I think they need to get a couple guys back. See, a lot of people in here agree with me on that.
All these Blue Jays fans right now are going off.
Yeah.
Tie game. Tie game. Damie Dimes, I'm sorry.
But yeah, they're playing well. I feel like a lot of people didn't draft Taylor because of his injury history, and you're like, whatever. Daniel Jones ain't turning that around, and then someone picked him up and was like, I'm stuck with him, and then he just goes off and off and off. Or you got him as a steal. Like he's had like three touchdown games.
Yep.
Like it's nuts.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back. 100%. As soon as I stop drafting him, he's back.
It's funny because next year people are going to draft him, and it's going to be like Saquon Barkley. He's not going to get a single touch.
Yeah, I know. It's be ridiculous. There's no winning. Don't gamble, kids.
I picked
Or
Green
do
Bay
you do you.
Packers to win the Super Bowl. I'm regretting that decision now.
Yeah.
And I should have picked
The Colts?
I should have picked the Colts.
Nobody would have ever picked the Colts.
I should have picked the Colts. Watching the body of work now, I should have picked the Colts.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're not playing anybody. They're playing great teams.
Yeah, right. Well, right.
So
I mean, the Chargers are pretty injury riddled right now.
fair.
But Justin Herbert's playing like he's going nuts. But you can only do so much.
Oh,
You can
for
only
sure.
do so much when you're getting killed every single play.
For sure. All right, we got the Giants and the Broncos, 32-33.
This game was such a this is a good lesson.
Good lesson, yes, because it's bad coaching versus bad rookie play.
Yeah. But so it was an electrifying game for the Giants
And the fans watching.
and the fans watching. Like this is the kind of game that gets your emotions going. Because you're like,
Dopamine hit.
we're up, we're winning, we're crushing them. Oh no, they're coming back. Oh, they're ahead of us now. Oh, we get the go-ahead touchdown of our new star quarterback diving across the line. And then you get that crushing defeat. But that's a lesson game because it keeps their heads from getting too big.
But it was all preventative.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
All preventative. And the coach is probably kicking himself being like, this was great for my quarterback as a confidence boost.
Yeah.
And I screwed it up for him by not play calling properly and putting my rookie in a situation where I had to trust him a little bit more, and he made the wrong decision because I put him in that.
It's true.
Like you have to set up your players like in the regular workforce. You set everyone up for success. You don't set them up for failure. And I'm sorry, the coach of the Giants definitely set his team up for failure.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like it comes down to like they're at the end of the day, they're doing what they're told to do.
Yes,
If they're told to do this play and it doesn't work out, who's that on?
coach.
Exactly. And then you got Cam Scatteroo who's like lowers his head and hits a guy 3 yards into the end
I'm the
zone.
juggernaut. I'm the juggernaut.
like just ridiculous.
It's hilarious.
But that's fun. Like, I think the Giants are going to have a lot of fun years coming up.
Oh, for sure.
At least 2.
You know what? They'll win a Super Bowl. With what they're building right now,
Once they get Neighbors back,
Yep. This is what they needed. They'll win a Super Bowl.
because like Neighbors was playing well with Russell Wilson.
True. But that's because of the long ball, and he's just like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Packers versus the Cardinals, 27-23. Packers finally showed up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I thought game would have been a layup, to be honest.
It wasn't going to be it was totally a layup. And you paid Micah Parsons all this money to just show up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I mean, he did get 3 sacks.
In the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But
it's also against a backup quarterback. Jacoby Brissett is a solid quarterback.
Understandable.
But
the starting quarterback couldn't even get the job done. I'm sorry. Jordan Love, you're the starting quarterback of the Packers, and it's like you're getting showed up by a backup quarterback.
Exactly. That's what I mean. You're like
with a backup running back. And it's like we're talking about journeyman, not like
Yeah.
I have no faith in the Packers.
That's your Super Bowl pick.
Oh, for sure.
When you were young and dumb.
Yeah.
I'm a Seahawks fan, that's fine.
Oh.
I'm taking that home tonight.
Okay.
All right, we got someone over here saying they're taking that home jersey. So you might have to fight them to get out of here.
The one thing I'll definitely say is Packers offense. Like I was talking about my Eagles, I don't trust the Packers offense.
Yeah.
So.
No, they're very hit or miss. Like it's still hard to say who their best receiver is.
Roman Dobbs.
Yeah, but I have Roman Dobbs on my team, and he's not doing a lot.
But he's doing enough.
I feel like it's all Josh Jacobs.
Fair. And he wasn't even going to play yesterday.
I know.
And he forced his way there, but that's that. Commanders and the Cowboys.
Cowboys are playing legit right now. CD comes back. They almost dropped 50.
Offense, amazing. Super Bowl caliber team. Defense, doo-doo.
I mean, it's not just because they got rid of Micah Parsons, but
I'm actually glad they got rid of Micah Parsons.
It makes more sense. Their team, like the way their team is set up now.
Jerry Jones is looking like a fool and an ingenious at the same time.
So CeeDee Lamb and Pickens play really well together, I've noticed, because Pickens, you can throw it to him while he's covered, because he doesn't separate that well, but you can throw it to him while he's covered and he'll be ridiculous and get it.
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb will separate and be that number one target and be open most of the time. So he can be that first read.
Almost similar to, what's it called?
Similar to the
A.J.
Bengals.
Brown and Devontae Smith.
Same thing.
But I think CeeDee Lamb and Pickens might be the best wide receiver duo in the NFL right now due to Daquavius.
Who?
Daquavius.
That's his real name?
Daquavius is his real name.
That's wild.
Daquavius Prescott is his real name.
That's like, huh. See, I don't know. NFL players, I guess they all have weird first names. Like,
like Dak Prescott is marketable, but his real name is Daquavius.
Yeah. Actually, I saw a thing about players' first names the other day. You know, on A.J. Brown's birth certificate, his name was spelt wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Huh. Did not know that.
It's like something Juan Brown, but Juan was spelt like with an extra A or something.
Interesting.
You'll have to look it up and.
Oh well.
Yeah. It's a fun fact.
Fair. But I know what's his name? Daniels did go down with an injury, but he's not.
Did he come back?
No, because Marcus Mariota came in, but it's not RG3 related.
Oh, okay.
So if he misses one game.
Yeah.
But it's a sophomore slump.
I know they were sending him for like MRIs on his legs, so
Sophomore
I feel like
slump.
that's more just like a
Cautionary.
because they're like he was already out this season,
So
so
we don't have to worry too much.
That's good because he's electric when he's playing well. And like we've talked about this before, when like watching football is so much more fun to watch when
When the
the
starters,
stars are playing.
when the reason why we're watching
Yeah.
is actually playing. So
Like, well, we were planning on going to the Bengals Steelers game actually, and then things ended up falling through. We ended up not doing it, but then Joe Burrow goes down, and all of us were like, "Oh,
good thing we didn't go.
good thing we didn't get tickets." Turns out that game would have been wild.
It would have been amazing.
Who knew? We almost got
Terry
tickets
had
to
the
the Senior
Terry had the
Bowl.
foresight,
Yeah,
so we should have went. But
yeah.
then the Sunday night game was the Falcons and the 49ers. That was their running back battle.
I don't understand the Falcons at all.
They play good against some teams and bad against other. They play to the team that they're playing, but the 49ers
Unless
really
it's the Panthers.
true.
They're like, they'll play well one week, then they'll lose terribly, then they beat the Commanders and the Bills,
Yep.
and then this week they lost to
The injured 49ers.
the 49ers practice squad.
But it's more than that.
It's so up and down, and like,
But
I know.
CMC played off. He went off that game.
it's true. They need him to. That's true. They're sacrificing all of their
Bijan
players
did
too.
what he needed to do, but it was just like it was fun to see. But it also shows that an inexperienced quarterback
Yeah.
goes a long way.
But you see that happen versus you see the games earlier on in the week when you're seeing these 35, 40-year-old quarterbacks going crazy
True.
because they can read everything. They're not that hyper-athletic players that
It's a mix of experience.
yeah,
It's experience, culture, different coaches' minds, knowing what's going to happen.
yeah,
Predictability.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So I don't know what the score of the games are right now is.
Of what?
The Bucks and Detroit.
I believe it's 14-0 right now for the Lions.
14-0 for the Lions.
But there's tons of times in the Bucks. It's Baker. Baker will find a way.
Yeah.
I actually kind of hope Baker figures it out. Someone was carted off in the game as we were recording this podcast, so we'll definitely figure out who that was later. But it'll be interesting to see. But I think the night game, like the Texans and Seahawks, I think that's going to be a cakewalk. I think it's going to be a layup.
It should be. Like, the Texans aren't playing very well this year. CJ Stroud's having quite a slump. He's turning into like a meh quarterback. He was electric in his rookie year, and then just the slump hit him hard. Sam Darnold, though,
He refined his career. Like,
he found a good fit. He's got the right weapons.
Minnesota was the right fit, though.
That's true.
And Minnesota gave up on him.
They did and they didn't.
They gave up on him.
Minnesota had already drafted J.J. McCarthy, and they were like, we have our eggs in this basket. We plan on using this basket. And then they gave him the option. You're like, hey, you can go find a team.
Which he did.
Because they're like, you earned that. Which he did, and you know what they look like?
Minnesota?
They look like Minnesota last year.
Yeah. They look exactly like Minnesota right now.
Yeah.
The way they're playing the ball, they're playing, throwing the ball, running the ball.
Good defense,
Yeah.
a really good number one receiver.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So but it just goes to show that, like, it's not just, like, it's the situations.
True.
Like, sometimes a good quarterback can go into a bad situation, it doesn't work. Sometimes a bad quarterback can be in a good situation,
Well,
and it works.
It's coaching, it's quarterback,
It's weapons.
it's who's excited to be there, who's there for a paycheck or who's there to make a difference.
Makes such a difference.
So true. All right.
So looks like that we're wrapping up for another week.
Peace.
Now we get to watch the Jays win, watch some football, give away a jersey.
So come down to Clubhouse.
Come down to Clubhouse. We're probably going to give it away in
about a half an hour from now.
About a half hour.
All right. Peace.
Take care.
Thank you for tuning in to Off the Bench London. Please like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Peace and love.
Oh. Yeah. We the boys that been running the town, don't debate that. Giving out jerseys like blessing, you can take that. Every Monday night, that ritual feels sacred. Big screen dreams, we made it out of the basement. All my team stay winning, yeah, that's manifestation. Still undefeated, that's a dedication. 450 pints, half price wings, no inflation. Clubhouse jumping, that's a London celebration. Ain't no gimmicks, it's love and foundation. Talking life, talking hustle in them game situations. We built this from the ground up, sweat and patience. Every drop of milk from the grind, innovation. It's Malcolm the Milkman, it's got the vision